Hey everyone, welcome back to Data Reactor. So, if you want to learn the SQL in the very simple and practical way, then you are in the right place. Today we are going to dive into one of the very simple concept which is mostly asked these days in our interview. So let's jump into that. In our table on our screen, you can see we have table 1 and table 2, and both tables are having single column with the same ID and the ID. Okay, ID in table 1 we have 110 and the null values is there, whereas in table 2 we are having 1 2 3 4 5 records are there, as you can see 10 null 1 and null. Now the interviewer is want to know, like, if this two table we are going to join them based upon like inner join or left join, whatever we want to do the join on them, then they want to know the number of records, how much we are going to get. Okay, so the same thing we are going to see in our this session. So before understanding and going to that SQL application and writing the code, we should must be clear of the concept of null in SQL. So one should be very much clear that null is not equal to null in SQL. Okay, null is not equal to null in SQL. There should be no confusion that nulls are, if this null is it equal to this null. No, nulls are like undefined value that is not known to SQL even also, so it can't say it. So we have the concept like null is not equal to null. So let's go for the inner join. In inner join, I hope you guys know the concept that inner join just going and fetch the common records within the both table 1 and table 2. Okay, let's not write this one. Okay, so here you can see we have a record of 1 which is duplicate here also in left table 1 plus 1. Okay, we have two record of 1 in the right table. We have 1 and here, and 1 is here also. So this 1 in the left table will repeat two times, looking at the two, since two values of ones are there in right table. Similarly, the second duplicate value in the left table, again it will go and repeat for the two times. So for inner join, we can say we for 1 we have 4 times the 1 will come. Okay, and now let's come to the second element, that is the 0 element. Yes, 0 is there in the left and right both table, and only one record is there, so it's going to fetch us 4 plus 1. Okay, so this is the total number of inner join we have, right? Because, and don't think of that this null is equal to this null, then we can add some more inner. No, because in inner null, not in inner but in SQL itself, null is not equal to null. This null is particular to this table only. Okay, and these two nulls are particular to this table only. Okay, let's go for the left join. So in left join, how many records will be there? We know the concept of left join, common, that is the inner. We have like this 4 plus 5 is equal to 4 1 plus 5, right? So here we have left join, it is what? It's the combination of inner join plus extra elements which are in the left table. So we will write the 5 plus, is there any extra column you can see here? Yes, null is one of the record which is extra in this case, so we will take that count as 1. Okay, so 5 plus, we will write 1, that is equal to 6. Okay, now let's come to the right join. In right join, we can see the same concept, like first the inner join plus the extra element in the right side. So in extras, what are the extra in the right table? That is the null, this null, and this null. So two records are extra in the right side which are not there in left side. Okay, so what we will write? 5 plus 2 equal to 7. Okay, so now let's see the outer join, how many records we are going to have it. So in outer join, we know the concept, like it will take the, we can do the summation of left join plus right join, and we can subtract the inner join parts. Okay, so that is the concept wise to remember how the outer joins are calculated, right? So in outer join, how we going to put? So in outer join, we know the inner join is there 5. Okay, 5 plus how many elements which are new to this left table? 1 will be there, plus how many elements are new in the right table also? So 2, 1 this null, this null. Okay, so this will have 2, total becomes 5 1 6 6 to 8. Okay, so this is the outer join. So I hope the only the concept which is more important here to note down is that null is not equal to null in SQL. Okay, now let's go to our application part and see. Okay, so for the sake of saving some time, I have already created the table. So you can see the table 1 1 and 2 2. Let's execute them. So you can see the table 1 1 is 1 1 0 null, and the table 2 is this one. Okay, so now we are going to apply the you can say inner join. We will start with the inner join. So inner join, what we are doing? Nothing. Selecting all means what? Only one column is there. So selecting star or id, same thing from table 1 1. We have taken as one, and we are applying the inner join on that with the table 2 as b table. On condition would be like a dot id is equal to b dot id. Okay. So let's run it and see. You can see we have 5 records for the inner join, right? We said like for one we will have 4 records and one extra record for the 0. The same thing, 5 records we are having in inner join. Okay, so let's go and down and see for the left join how many records we are going to have it. Okay, so in left, nothing, just replace the inner with the left join. The same thing will be there. Rest code will be same. Let's run it. You can see in our left table we are having 6 records. Okay, and now you can see in left join we are having 6 records. Okay, in 6 records you can see that those 5 records are there which are inner join records. Okay, plus one null extra which came. That null is nothing but this null is coming. Okay, let's talk about the next, about the right join. In the right join also we are getting 7 records. Okay, here we have calculated a right join 7 records. You can see here in this what happening, we are getting the inner, that is 1 2, this one and these two, these were the part of inner join, plus 2 extra nulls we are getting from the right table. Okay, and corresponding to that null, the left table will have automatically null values only. Okay, so don't confuse with null and null, because these two nulls are actual nulls which are present in our column. Okay, and corresponding to that in a table we have nothing, so it will by default take as a null. So total 7 record will be there in right join. Okay, if you talk about the outer join, let's copy paste the same code and write the outer join. Oh sorry, we will write the full join. Okay, let's run it. So you can see the total 8 records are coming, 5 inner plus 1 null which is in the left table and the 2 nulls which are in the right table. Okay, so in this way we are getting 8 records. So I hope you guys understood the concept. It's a very fundamental concept in SQL where we need to have precaution when the nulls, we are dealing with the nulls. Okay, so this was the small topic which I thought to share with you guys. I hope you have learned something new, and for any more questions which you think should be shared with others, please comment it down in comment section. I will surely try to include in my next session. Till then, take a good care of yourself. Bye bye.